Right, Twitch's cabin. And on our way to Jahan. Some kind of warning about rats.
Smells of lavender and charred flesh. It's almost homely. Almost.
Yeah, hello. Stand back a bit there, I'm not feeling very well. I'm really not well. I'm really not well.
Yeah? What does it mean?
Is that her eye? Did she pluck out her own eye?
Proxy Guide, Volume 3. Among the many recommendations this city's guide makes is a visit to the Kem Gardens, which is abloom with rare flowers and foliage, some of with quite unusual properties. Sadly, it seems an invitation from Lady Kem may be required. So what's special about the rats? From a series of easy to memorize nursery rhymes comes this pearl. Fly agaric, white and red. Should you eat it, you'll drop dead. Mix it, brew it in potions distill, then coat your weapons. Kill, kill, kill. Poisoned weapons, yeah. Well, see what happens. Where's the key? So where's the rat? So can't do shit. The lack of thievery is a real problem for us. It's like, unless we can get it up, we might as well not have thievery at all.
My eyes! On account of you being ugly, I mean. Rah.
Right, what actually happened to the rat? Hardly matters now. Nothing I can do about it. Right. Gareth and probably his brother. Suspicious looking trees.
Oh, my head's spinning. You're not straw.
The squirrel's cheeks are so distended with acorns, its mouth is stretched wide in a surprised-looking O.
Too skinny, Aoife said. Gotta get my plump on for winter.
As the squirrel speaks, one fat acorn plops out of its mouth and rolls onto the ground between you. The squirrel's eyes go wide as its mouth.
Stay stuck still.
Get your beady eyes off my dinner. Mine! Mine!
The squirrel grasps the acorn in its tiny paws and scuttles away.
Right. Let's control mud, blood and fire here.
I've spotted something.
Jonathan, how long has it been?
Gareth looks to the limp body at his feet, then to you, sword raised. He isn't quite present, but lost in his own tangled thoughts.
I knew I'd see him again. I wish it hadn't been like this.
Say his mind seems awfully far away. Where has it gone?
Yes, you are right. It's in a different place at a different time. A time when I was devoted to the divine order. A time when we faced a crossroads.
Gareth softly pokes the listless man's torso with his foot.
This man, this magister, his name is Jonathan. He's my friend. Or was my friend.
Ask how Jonathan ended up on the floor of this shack.
I led him here. I felt someone's gaze on me from almost the very moment I stepped foot on the coast. Lucian taught never to ignore augury. And sure enough, I saw the flash of white. I heard the sprigs snapping. Someone was watching, following. I came here and waited. The door swung open and it was him. A face I hadn't seen since I was called to the Seekers. He didn't say a word, just flashed the arrest warrant. Seems he didn't expect the punch.
He's also level 14.
Now I must do as duty requires.
Gareth raises his blade and tightens his grip, but falters. He cannot strike the final blow.
Remind Gareth of how often he quotes Lucian. What would the late divine have him do now?
Gareth turns his head. He's even further away than before.
I don't know.
Calm, Gareth. Lucian would want Gareth to spare Jonathan. It is the merciful choice.
Gareth's fingers open and close around his sword's hilt. His breathing slows and his face relaxes, yet his arm remains suspended.
Remind him that a generous spirit is what separates a man from animals.
Gareth lowers his arm and straightens his spine.
I know a safe place nearby, away from the creatures of the meadows. I'll take him there. He'll be untouched until he wakes. I pray he remembers what we were, and what we still might be, should Lucian will it.
What was that to do with mastering the source, though? We got a quest update for that. Met Garrett settling old scores with a magister he knew when he was younger. We helped him the best we could. Right, it doesn't mention anything what we actually chose, so I don't think the game cares. Long as you make a choice. Broken loot. Way too much to carry, apparently. Pyrokinesis. Worn teddy bear. Shoes.
You're too large for this.
What is that? A book. Export ledger. Client Grizzled Whisper. Location Driftwood. Windmill interior. Chest. Status retrieved. Client Dusty Rogue. Location Stone Garden North entrance. Wagon Coffin. Status retrieved. Client Bleeding Baron. Location The Meadows. Shack buried. Behind woodpile. Status delivered. Bleeding Baron. Exactly where you're exporting. Right. How much strength do we have? Oh, we probably shouldn't be carrying all around all the body parts. Give them the Sibyl. What weighs so much? We can have some crafting components. Never gonna use the bedroll, but who the hell knows? You could do some grenades, I suppose. Right, wasn't exactly what I expected, but hardly matters. Silent Watcher, what are these? Ooh, very Silent Watcher's leather shirt. What is that? Smuggler's cash. Do we need to deliver it? High tier blank earth skillbook. So high tier seems to be a thing in this game. I'm not sure what it is. There's standard equipment and there's high tier equipment. What's the difference? Boots probably useful for you. Massively improved defenses. And yes. What about you? Same thing really. I'm increasingly thinking we should have 2 equipment sets per characters. It would make them more sense. Not sure if I'm gonna bother at this stage, but still. Genuine useful armor. Also, we can switch the... Ooh, set silenced. So, we can use client protection that bends or bolsters in equal measure, but you cannot use abilities with this, so it is worthless. Unless there's a counter the silence somehow, so you could negate the negative of that armor, then it would be great. Requires a 2 equipment piece combination to work, maybe a equipment piece with a proper room set into it. What is this? This is a compass. And we manipulate it. Still seems special. Oh, that's Death Fog.
A lake of death fog, and the bridge appears to be down.
Someone wants to discourage visitors.
There must be a way across.
Yeah, you can teleport around. The thing is, I need to see what's on the other side. I basically need to see the encounter level. Any place will do.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
They're making this difficult. Yeah, this is not exactly all that inviting. This is the black rose or whatever it was. Well, we can easily teleport out of here, so not too worried about this.
Careful now, that's a trap.
About 15 palisade gates, that's worrisome. This seems like a large battleground. We could probably try to reach this one, that way we would have a teleportation location in and out. Someone's probably here. Right, not exactly an inviting looking place.
I seem to have made it.
36,000.
What lies ahead looks even less welcoming.
Okay, we can see some. 15 corrupted pilgrim. 15 abducted bride. 15 the waylaid knight.
Delicious. Where?
Yeah, this is not a place where we want to be.
Close, watching. But not for you, for Master.
Master is here. They do about 100 points of damage and 1000 hit points. They have no armor though. Is that a Statue of the Divine or Statue of the Bracket Strength? Is there a way to get there without having to go through all of these? I don't think so. Not worth it. Too soon. Well, Jahan was last seen there. Do not want to go to the Blood Moon Island. Witch Inferno. Loisterwood? Might as well try to go there. There's also areas here that should have enemies. That'll take us to the wood.
Maybe the river could be crossed on that.
Did someone notice something? There are two bridges. Right, we might as well cross it here. Something green.
The Shadow? The Crawler? He has 10,000 names, all true and
Jahan.
cool.
I see a cage.
10,000
And there's something in it.
In the darkness of the woods, you spot a man overlooking a cage that holds creatures crept from a nightmare.
Level 20 trader. 6,500 hit points. 1400 physical armor, 3500 magical armor. Sells necromancy. We're looking for thievery items. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff, but thievery is the genuine problem. It is a big problem. Currently I'm stuck with a lot of... I think I'm carrying around a chest too, something along those lines. Can't get access to anything. Might as well not have a thief at all. So until we get that, I'm not buying anything. Oh. It's a strength item again. Why the fuck are all the thievery items strength items? I don't have strength.
Despite the all too unsettling nearness of these horrors, he looks poised, regal even, and wholly at ease.
Go on. Step in from the shadows. Let's have a look at the wanderer lost in the woods.
Step in from the shadows.
There is much weakness in Revelation. What upper hand you had, you've lost.
He eyes you with a sudden intensity, makes you feel like a weight upon a scale, balanced against an unknown measure.
But you... there's something different about you. A desire to be seen through, so that I may know you for who you truly are, when you are yourself alone. It's been a while, hasn't it? Since your heart leapt in your chest because of your feelings. Since your hands reached for something delicate to your touch. Even now you see visions repellent to you. You see me as a mess of meat beset by maggots. Your fingers sinking slowly into the slush that were my eyes, licking your thumbs. Yes, I know how they work. Visitors like yours.
Look at him closely. He can only be... Yes, he is Jahan, the demonologist you were sent to find. Tell him you've been looking for him and reach forward to shake his hand.
Suddenly, the tip of a dagger presses against your throat.
Take a step back.
Hands in the air, you take a step back.
Thank you. I do apologize for my ungentlemanlike behavior, but I see through you, just like you desire. I see what's inside of you. You, Losa, are an amalgam too hideous to contemplate. One who has a demon coiled around her god-woken heart. And what's more, you've brought it all the way here. To me. Why?
Tell him he knows what you want. Freedom. And you'll get it at any cost. No. Tell him that you've come seeking help. You want the thing the demon cast out for good.
Want is a dangerous word. Want implies desire. We tend to do far too much to get what we crave. No one knows this better than your demon.
He steps back and passes his gaze over you, his face impassive.
There is nothing I know better than demons. And you've long since moved beyond the stage of mere possession. Your soul is still yours only because it is God-woken. In dealing with you, I risk everything. But of course, I won't refuse you. I'll do my best to drive the demon out. However, there's much work to be done first. The plan is twofold. First, you must do me a favor. Then I will teach you. Enlarge your mastery of the source. You will need all the strength you can muster, and more, before we confront your visitor. The second part we'll discuss after the lesson. So first, let us turn to the favor. Quid pro quo, I'm afraid. A tad vulgar of me, that much I admit. But needs must when the demon drives. I've a demon of my own, you see. One I've been hunting for a long time, and now I've managed to track him down to the island over yonder.
He points towards the northeast. You see nothing in that direction but grey water and a thick mist in which ghoulish shapes seem to form and fade.
So level 15 demon. For level 11 characters, that's a tough opponent. And we are poorly equipped for level 11 characters.
I know it's there. My caged guests have confirmed as much. But to my great frustration, I cannot reach my goal. Death fog surrounds the island, and through death fog even I cannot pass. That is where you come in.
Say that you don't want to sound pessimistic, but that you're hardly immune to death fog yourself.
Of course. You are but a mortal, for now. But you are God-woken as well. Surely you have a few tricks up your sleeve. Consider it a test. Kill the demon, and I will be your teacher.
You have a deal.
Then let me shake your hand and describe your target. The demon's guise, or vessel, one can't be quite certain, is that of a lizard known only as the Advocate. Like all of his ilk, he is kind, he is charming. He will offer you what you desire most at seemingly no cost at all. There is no such thing as no cost at all. My advice is to strike before he even has a chance to speak. But should you choose to disregard me, should you allow him to parley, all you have to do is say no. Above all else, remember that.
Ask how he knows you're God-woken.
He smiles, like one would at a child, asking about the birds and the bees.
I know because I've known others like you. Those whose fates are chained, for better or for worse, to that of the gods themselves. I have battled the foe of foes, and conquered it. For a while. I have sat in perfumed gardens with the source herself, drank life from her very lips. I have seen well over 2,000 springs, and will continue to do so until time itself closes its weary eyes. Trust me, I know what you are, and what you can be.
Ask if he can give you any insight as far as reaching the island is concerned. No. Tell me about the nature of the island. What exactly is it? Why is it covered in blood?
It is a place of irony, if you will. Once the site of an academy dedicated to the art of demon hunting, now the remnant of a dream sliced open into nightmare. Rumor has it an exorcism went wrong there long ago, and for a short time a great demon stood unopposed. Had it not been for Dr. Deva, the entirety of Reaper's Coast could have looked like Blood Moon Island looks today. He contained the demon and its blood spawn to the doomed shores of the isle, surrounded it with death fog, and never looked back.
Tell me about Dr. Deva.
I met him once, during a soiree in Arx. Quite the eccentric is Dr. Deva. But then again,
He looks you up and down.
aren't we all?
Any insight on how to reach the island?
Death fog obscures any approach and hangs thick over the collapsed bridge that led to the isle from the Driftwood Road. There is more than the mist alone there, though. Magic that evades my eyes. I also spotted a sloop further down the shoreline. But of course, a quiet afternoon's boating trip will be quite ruined once one hits death fog-shrouded waters.
Yeah, tell him you must be on your way.
May you wander in wisdom.
Where are you, Mordcan?
Nothing good will come of speaking with them. They may sound merely mad, but they're infinitely more clever than you imagine. They move between moods like wind through trees, only to settle upon the one that may just sway you. They'll talk themselves out of that cage if you let them. You'll be their key before you know it.
I need information from them. I must question these demons.
You're playing with fire, Godwoken. But far be it from me to come between you and what you consider entertainment.
I'll consider this as a practice run, more or less, to what the other demons in the islands have to offer.
Get lost.
Even dog.
The creature turns to you. It's so hideously ugly, it's almost beautiful. You feel like it's trying to grin, but it looks more like a snarl. It looks towards its jailer, then back to you.
Hey, want some gold? Set us free.
Tell it you already have gold. You want information.
I'll give you what you want after you set us free.
Hmm, not exactly much of a conversation. Yeah, you can't trust him.
No! Set us free! Set us free!
Careful now. It lies.
Well, it wasn't exactly all that convincing liar. Something behind the shack. What? What? Ah, I see. I see. I thought I would try to walk around the building, but apparently the auto pathfinding caused us to trespass in the building. I don't like that feature, the automatically opening doors feature. It's more trouble than it's worth. It's like you have automatically have your character steal something. It's just ludicrous. I have talked to the guy probably. Do I have the quest? Yes. Good. Now what though? There's no way I can get to the island. Well, I can easily get to the island, but there's no way in hell I can actually take down a level 15 demon in the middle of level 15 demons. At least I don't think so. The thing is, it might be possible, maybe we don't have to fight all that many or things like that, but it's also very probable that it's a huge troublesome slog for us when we could make it something much more fitting for the party if we delay it for a few levels. So I don't think this is a good time to try to push our way through it. You're just asking for trouble. This looks suspicious. What is that? Witch! That's a scarecrow. Level 15 again. Everything level 15 now. There's a pain aura. Why couldn't I just fucking get to the extent? Yeah, I'm afraid I'll accidentally attack it.
I'm a rabbit. Over back.
Ask if, you know, when it does its business, does the business stick to its burr?
I'm not falling for that one again.
Again. Right.
By the hazing of the shade, I'll kill your shining lights!
He's talking to the wrong character again. Another thing I don't like. It's in most modern role-playing games, at least that I've played, ability to switch your character who you talk with. It's just common sense, especially when the dialogue gets automated. It just makes no logical sense to have your... because you have... the entire point of this party is that different people do different jobs, specialize in different jobs. So it's incredibly aggravating to be forced into situations where your specialized persuader can't be the one that represents the party in any kind of discussions. It's just incredibly stupid to do it that way. Right, we'll have to hope that it'll initiate the dialogue this time.
By the hazing of the shade, I'll kill your shining lights! I'll kill your shining lights!
Remark that Gerbet seems to miss her.
Venomous toad! I'd lick his back and say goodnight! I'd skin him all alive! I'll eat your shining lights!
Tell her you met her cows.
Another world! Another life! Thieves and liars! I'd eat their tongues! I'd eat their lives! I'll eat your shining lights!
Tell her to cool her bones, you don't want trouble.
Trouble? Trouble? Bubbling skin and burning knuckle! I'll kill your shining lights!
Persuasion, constitution, mystic or jester. Mystic. Tell her you can feel her pain.
Oh baby, oh darling, I'm so sorry. You feel it too, you feel it. Come to me, come and let us kill our shining lights. Bubbling skin and burning knuckle. Kill your shining lights.
Great. It's like a single fireball. Who the hell am I supposed to fight in this goddamn game at this point? Seems like all the pathways lead to opponents that are outlevel us. Okay, this is gonna be fun. What is she casting? Burning Anger. I could drink a fire resistance potion, split the party and all that, so I could force things to get into a fight that I could probably fight in. That's not particularly the problem. The question is, do you want to do it? Do you want to keep pushing these troublesome fights when usually these are designed so you have a specific area you want to go to? Oh, this is... for fuck's sake. Specific areas for characters of specific level. This is not it. This is just getting worse and worse and worse. This is the worst area so far. I might be able to douse some of the fire. But it wouldn't be a bad guess that that's entirely a fire theme fight. There was already a earth element themed fight. It had to do a lot of damage. This is not something you want to enter into casually. Right, we'll go somewhere else. Again. I especially don't like this because this feels like I'm just wasting a huge amount of my time trying to find the... Yeah, that's level 13. I'm level 11. I think I'll have to go back to the Wrecker Cave area there. At least that's more or less appropriate to me. Just have to go and farm kills. Otherwise I'm never gonna be ready for these. Still level 13 opponents are not necessarily directly a problem. Depends on the numbers really. But the incoming damage could be a little bit too much. I am not sure how the game handles level differences. The first game there was a clear difference, but this doesn't seem to work exactly like that. But I can't say for sure.
It does not respond to my touch. There must be a way to activate it.
Yeah, probably blood, I'd say. Looks like a blood fountain.
It does not respond to my touch. There must be a way to activate it.
These guys don't look particularly troublesome. This is another Brachus Rex area. There's a similar type of design as with the Gargoyle Maze. Looks like only 3 enemies, so would have the numerical advantage. Also looks like there's a possibility to sneak past here or attack from a different angle. They are protecting themselves from something here. That's also painfully obvious. So we might not even have to fight them. Let's go in.
Magisters!
Your powers of observation astonish me.
He spares you but a glance, then turns his focus back on whatever it is he's hiding from.
Yeah, they're level 13 and they're hiding. It's a portal appears and shoots. Right. Basically, it's some sort of a navigatable trap maze, more or less, for all practical purposes. Right, portal. Yeah, it's the portal user, sorcerer.
Best you leave the building, stranger. We have sorcerer trouble. We're trying to talk her down without a fight. It's not going well. God's damn sorcerers.
Keep a straight face as you express your astonishment. A sorcerer? Here?
A sorceress, as it happens. A master of portals, and a lizard too. She seems unable to escape, thank the divine. But we can't get close enough to bring her down. We chased her clear across the country, and she's left devastation in her wake. We expect a Voidwoken attack here too, at any moment. That, or worse.
Ask how he's hoping it'll end.
Normally we'd take her down and ship her off to the Necklace Fold. But she doesn't seem the type to go quiet. And the White Magisters aren't too happy with her. If we don't kill her, they probably will. It's do or die. Try to stay clear as you leave. She'll lash out at anyone who gets too close. You again? We have a goddamn sorcerer up there, and you're getting in the way.
Doesn't look too good. Pyrokinetic 10, Hydrosophist 10, Aerotherge 10. Yeah, she can throw a lot of crap on a person. Yeah, the side passage is definitely the proper way to reach her, not through this. We also need to...
gives you a steady look that tells you she's not in charge, and neither are you.
Right, I think we should basically maybe kill the Magisters. Or ignore them for now and try to talk to the woman. Magisters have tried this though. They're just as crisp as the others. Still, don't really see why we shouldn't give it a try too. We could just kill the Magisters, that will probably get her to stop shooting at everything. There's no easy path to reach her rear, so the flanking maneuver is pretty much the best we can hope for. Is this lava? Or what? Yep, it will... can it be cleared? No. You might be able to loot it from one angle. I think it's there to just remind you that this is in fact lava and you can't just walk through it. So teleportation would get us fairly close though. Try to loot the Magister.
One more step and we'll feel the source.
Hanag the sorcerer looks at you in surprise.
You don't look like a magister.
Tell her you mean her no harm.
I've heard that a lot lately. It's always a lie.
Under her breath, she incants a simple spell. No sooner does a portal open beside her than she steps into it and is gone.
Right.
The statue gestures towards the heavens, a striking image amidst the little spiders run onto your...
Be free to loot the area at least. How the hell did she create lava though? That's more or less instant death. Hotter than the fires of hell and twice as lethal. Lava will burn you to a crisp right where you stand.
Won't budge.
Identified staff. A lot of fire damage. You need +6 initiative, 100% chance to ignite and melt surfaces, set acid. At least that looks valuable if nothing else. How did they get there? But a little bit of teleportation certainly fix this little problem. Yeah, just go around and... yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
You die.
But you'd certainly get a better angle.
You again? We have a goddamn sorcerer up there, and you're getting in the way.
Yeah, I'll go in there and fix this problem.
Well, it's your funeral. Try not to let her use sorcery on you. I'd like to avoid having Voidwoken show up. And do watch out for the lava, that's instant death.
We agreed to help Magisters against Sorcerer. And now we have a Slay Hannah quest. Never gonna happen. I have no friendly relations with the Magisters. I need her help, so no. I think we could just attack the Magisters, but there might be a reason to not actually kill anyone now and try to just confront her. Ah, guess I haven't been saving in a while. Well, fuck me.
Hanag the sorcerer
You don't look like a magister. I've heard that a lot.
under her breath.
There was really just one thing here. The staff. That seems to be a lucky charm find. What is it? Level 13 something. Don't particularly care at the moment. One thing at a time. Blackroot. We could go and try to get our next source ability Mummy bear. Ah, shit. Let's try talking first.
Good day to you.
Hello, miss.
Right. We can climb up the vines. But there's definitely enough fire resistance mushrooms here that we can tank her a little bit. Can I get close enough so she doesn't initiate dialogue with me? That's the question. Well, she's cornered now though. Lava. Right. A lot of work for nothing. I mean, I just want to talk to the fucker. See if there's an option to do something besides just choosing one, the Magisters or her. No. If I choose dialogue from here, we'll start running somewhere completely different. Right, so instant lava if we go there. So the we either basically have to choose side. What a wonderful waste of my time. That's pretty much what most of this situation has felt like this time. It's a gigantic waste of time all around. Can't really do anything anywhere. Wrong part of the map. Right, we're gonna have a little bit of a fight here, so let's let the beast go first.
Best you leave the building, gods damn sorcerers.
I wish she would have used lava somewhere so I could have swapped the surface. That's something we need to test. Can I swap the lava surface somewhere else? Is that a way to get rid of lava from the place? Surprised I didn't think of that before. Right. I need to attack the ranger. Right, what exactly can we do? What exactly do we want to do? We're severely lacking in offensive capabilities. Right, what are you gonna do? He doesn't have magic armor, so I can easily play him out of the fight. Actually, not so easily, apparently.
Come closer and you die.
I can blind your ass. Not sure what I should be doing. Let the turn pass. Right, you vulnerable to all types of nasty magics, which we don't actually have anymore.
I'm ready.
Also, I try to shield him. That's about it. Can easily knock his ass down, not sure I want to do that. Frozen. Well, that's nice. I can't really target him even though he's right next to me. In a weird place, the special effect doesn't reach him. Right, sword sucks. Crippling blow it is. I'm afraid I'm gonna die of lava if I go there here, but there's the bot. Gotta do something. Oily blob, I guess. Pretty much best I can do at this point. Turn to oil. Turn water and blood surfaces into oil. Remove sun and shock from characters. Instant death. 180 points damage that went right through armor. Right, what we want here, more or less, is to work your healing against you. No physical armor remaining. Regeneration still active. Right. Regeneration will kill him. No, because he lost the goddamn specialty effect. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, any possible way I could just teleport there somehow. Please don't drop lava on me. Holy shit. He's doing borderline 200 points of damage through armor with every shot. So a couple of huntsmen like that, you could just kill these people outright through their shields. Have them take the polymorph cooldown reduction too. So there's no way to survive that shit. Who's next? You. He's fully frozen. I need raw hit points recovery. Armor doesn't mean shit. Right, you need to die. A lot of experience. He's in a nasty location. I can't really do much about that. Also, critical hits. Miss Magister Ranger is incredibly dangerous. We need to try to take her out now. I'm not sure if I can do it. Yeah, I might be able to prevent her from using the weapon. That'll achieve the same thing. You're no longer frozen, that's a little bit of a problem. Red Prince almost died in this fight, and I still can't really actually guarantee that he won. Probably not, but still, this was uncomfortably close. I could guarantee that he won if I would use a heal. Really not much I can do. There's no need for us to do anything anymore.
Dead. Have my thanks. You know your trade.
She offers you a grateful smile.
I owe you a debt. It must be repaid.
She opens her hands, and between them opens a tiny portal. A book drops from it. She catches it and hands it to you.
Do notice that all my characters ran where Sabine is now. So we're again in a very shitty situation, talking with a character I don't want to talk with. Went with options that I didn't want to take, and depending on the consequences of that, I might have to just load and redo the fight. So this is just shit. Not slightly inconvenient or anything like it, but just bad. It's troublesome for me because the game does everything else pretty much fairly well, but for some reason it just sucks at. Shows where the priorities are in the game design, not in the role playing.
I bid you farewell.
Yeah, this was totally fucking worthless to me.
My hero,
She offers you a grateful smile.
Can you teach me how to master my source?
She gives you a long look, considering the request.
You have proven yourself a friend at least, but you must prove your heart. I'll ask one more thing of you. I left my apprentice, Gwydion Rince, at the Black Pits. He is with his family. They are in danger. Help them, and I will help you.
I'll look into it.
I should be most grateful.
A lot of good spell books. Far Sight, Arrows Prey, Epidemic of Fire, leaving cursed fire surface in its wake. Hungry Flower, Acidic Spores. Closed Circuit, Chain Lightning, Cursed Static Field, Grasp of the Start. Undead hands rise from the underground, attacking enemy characters that stand in the blood surfaces and clouds. Deals 100, maybe almost 200 physical damage to each character and stays crippled, but they can't move. Resist by physical. Forced Exchange. Exchange vitality percentages with target character. Are you shitting me? So you can pull this out of your ass to save your life. So you could leave a target that has no magical, physical armor at all. Keep it alive so you can basically change your health percentages at a moment's notice. Get full life while they are borderline dead. I'm impressed by Polymorph. Polymorph has a lot of interesting things. Fling a dagger at every enemy around you, can backstab. Whirl in the barrage of 5 stabs, dealing a lot of damage. Yeah, see, that's your entire turn used up there. Door to Eternity. Give all summons and totems around you a status that prevents them from dying. Conjure 2 linked gateways that allow any characters to instantly travel between them up to 4 times. Doesn't use any action points. Attack 5 times with astonishing speed, each dealing a lot of damage. Right. Where's she going? Well, she has the flag, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll find her. Okay, she'll probably go... No, okay. Just repositioning herself. I don't think we lost anything. I just took the quest reward a bit blindly because I got hasty. But the worst of it was averted. Didn't have to redo anything. Maybe got an item that I don't particularly have a use for. Again, we need a thievery item. Medium resist all potion. Planar gateway, totally worthless. Strength armor, magical hammered scale helmet. It's slightly better than what we have. Slightly. You could also use it. No, but I could easily get the ability to use it. Jesus Christ, people, your gear is just goddamn awful. I think the best is like level 8. We're getting closer to level 12 at least. Anything else? Intelligence leggings. Yeah, they're quite a bit better than what we currently have. $439 magical armor versus 120, 200 and 150. The thing is, the mage armor is better at physical armor too, probably because the shield, to be fair. Rate 160 comes from the shield, otherwise it would be easily below 100. Okay, that was fine. At least we did something. We got a decent amount of experience from the fighting too. But doesn't change the overall problem that not sure where we should be going. Brahmos might be actually the host level appropriate things we can do, but since we're here, we might as well continue on. Oyster wood. Hopefully we'll get enough extra loot and money out of this that I can buy the thievery item. That's my current goal, more or less.
It does not respond to my touch. There must be a way to activate it.
By different spells. What is it? It is skulls, more or less. I don't know what I could try besides elemental attacks. Don't care. I mean, I could always try bless things like that. Availability of source is somewhat questionable here and there. Any ghosts here? Yes. Spectral nuns.
Pinched of face and stern of features, the spirit of a matronly nun eyes you gravely above her prayer beads.
Welcome to the House of Ralik. What brings you to my master's abode?
You're passing through and are curious about the place.
This is the home of Ralik on Earth. You would be wise to bow your head, pretty little thing. He can be a harsh bridegroom to the unpenitent.
Your head in honor of Ralik.
She nods, satisfied.
Where's the spectral nun number 2? It's passing out here.
The spirit of a very young nun wanders in the cloister. Seeing you, she gives you a shy smile and a bobbing curtsy.
Hello? Are you lost? Are you looking for a home?
Say that you are lost. What is this place?
It is a home. A home for those who need one. Under the wing of Father Ralik, all are safe. All can find comfort.
Ask how she came to call this cloister her home.
My parents were killed. Tragically. It was an accident. I wandered in the forests until the sisters found me. They washed my sins away, fed me, clothed me. That's what home is.
Wonder why she's not in the Hall of Echoes. She knows she's dead, right?
She shrugs. If you had to choose an adjective to describe that shrug of hers, the closest word you could find would be sly.
Home's home. And besides, my parents are surely in the halls. By Ralik's blessing, I remain here.
Well, that seems odd. If there are any extra nuns we missed. Definitely nun number 3.
The shade walks in silent meditation. With eyes closed, she gently places her feet one by one on the grass. Sensing your presence, she opens her eyes and smiles at you, serene.
Blessings of the child Rallick upon you, my child.
I wonder how she died.
Her thin lips press together. A fleeting look of despair crosses her wizened face, only to vanish almost instantly.
I cannot read the future, child. I live still, see? How else would we be in conversation? Rallick honors his chosen. Were I dead, I would be standing by his right-hand side in the Hall of Echoes.
But you need to do something here to get rid of the nuns, maybe even fight against them. I don't think so though. Ask her about the place.
Here is a place of tranquility where those of faith can gather together. You are most welcome to stay and walk with me, my daughter, should you wish it. My vigil honors the Rallick in each human child.
Yeah, something's terribly wrong here. I think I'll have to leave that mystery for another time. I do want to check if there are additional nuns here. Yeah. Spirit Magister Inquisitor. At least 2 here. Those are the people I just killed though. I never talked with any of them. Might not be a horrible thing to do. Right, doesn't look like there's anything else here. Talk to a few spirits, maybe pester the head nun a little bit about this. Something's wrong here.